Hello and welcome to my channel, Divine Balance. So I channel messages from Spirit that are focused on helping us get our energy into balance. So this is going to be a reading for Gemini and it's called the Surrender Reading. So I have a deck here that's actually in two parts. So there's the part where the surrender part, where Spirit wants you, there are things that Spirit wants you to let go of. So things like surrender outdated beliefs, surrender negative thinking, surrender low self-esteem. So things like that. So things that you need to let go of. And then the other part of the deck are things that Spirit wants you to surrender to. So like surrender to Spirit, surrender to trust, surrender to healing. Okay, so it's the surrender to the things you want to move forward with to help you grow, manifest, transform, and then the things you need to let go. Okay, and then we have some other cards here that we're going to see whatever messages Spirit wants to bring forth. And then we also have an Archangel deck that's pre-shuffled and flipped for Gemini. So there are some cards on top here that we will see if Spirit wants us to use them as we bring forth the reading. All right, so let's take a deep breath. We're going to do just a few seconds of the singing bowl here, or a minute or two. All right, so close your eyes, take a deep breath. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for Gemini? Messages do we have for Gemini? Okay, Gemini. So let's get started here. All right, so we're going to start with the surrender part of the deck. So things that Spirit wants you to let go of. Maybe some things that you know that are not serving you, not for your higher good. So what message do we have for Gemini? All right, so it says, surrender your fear of intimacy. So we'll leave that here just in case there's something that Spirit wants us to pull from there. The card that flipped out is surrender the drama, Gemini. Surrender the drama. So it says, no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. All right, so surrender the drama. Okay, and now we're going to do the surrender to part of the deck. What messages do we have for Gemini? What message do we have for Gemini? What message do we have for Gemini? What message do we have for Gemini? We have two cards, Gemini. All right, so here it says surrender to passion. So we'll leave that here. I don't know if you can still see both of those. Okay. And then the two cards that flipped out. All right, so we have surrender to the beauty of the natural world. So that's nature. And it says, take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty of the ecstasy there. All right, so that's surrendering to the beauty of the natural world. And this says surrender to setting limits. All right, so you need to set some boundaries, Gemini. That's coming through already. So it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. So setting some boundaries, Gemini. All right, so let's see here. So, Gemini, one thing that's coming through now is that for some of you, you, so when there's people that cause drama, how can I say that? So, you often, because you're nice and you're a good person and you just like to kind of just let things be. And this is some of you kind of just let things be, and then just you try to control yourself, right? And that's great. um but I feel like people that cause drama, sometimes you just let them be in your space, I think, anyway, right? So they may cause drama and you feel like, well, I can control myself and I can control my emotions and I'll just let them be. But still let them in your space with the drama. So I think Spirit wants you to, I think, really push them, push the drama back out of your, like, push the drama out of your space. And I think it's push some people out of your space. And it's about the creating the boundaries, right? Creating boundaries. And I think for some of you, you just can't allow the drama even in your space. So although you are, having some control, you're having some control over your feelings, and you're having some control, I think, over your emotions, but it still affects you, right? Even though you're trying your best to not let it affect you, right? It's still affecting your energy. And so Spirit wants you to create boundaries in a way that you actually you create space. I keep hearing create space. Like you have to create some space for your energy. It's like if you are full of energy, full of light, and you're condensing that light because there's some drama and negative energy around you, but Spirit wants you to, it's almost like Spirit wants you to burst out your light. So like burst it open and create some space, create some boundaries, right? Because I think your light is growing, and in order to move forward on your path, you have to create some space. And creating space, like, without the drama, creating space without the drama, creating space so that you can have, more intimacy. And it doesn't have to be like love intimacy. It can very well be. That could be one of the things. It could just be more intimacy, with more loving people, more like-minded people. Yeah, so it says surrender comparisons with other people, right? So you want to not look at other people. You want to not look at comparing yourself to other people and how other people may be carrying their light, right? You want to just surrender to any sort of fear that you may have about people and being close to people, and getting closer to the people that you are compatible with, is what I want to say. Compatible, like-minded. It could be your tribe, right? But don't compare yourself to how they carry certain things, or how they carry themselves. I'm trying to figure out so how they carry themselves or carry their energy or something like that, because you carry your energy a different way. So some of you, that's a totally different, I think that's a separate message for just a few of you, about the whole sort of people comparison thing. So some of you don't need to compare yourself to other people and how they carry their light and carry their energy. Like carry your energy and your passion, right, in the way that suits you, Gemini. Right, that's what I want to say. So carry your light and your passion in the way that suits you. All right. And then it says here, with faith, you are invincible. Believe in yourself. Yeah, so as you move forward and you create space and you create these boundaries, then you'll start to, it's like your light will start to blossom. It's like your light will start to blossom, and then you can move forward on your path with faith, with confidence, with clarity, without any sort of little bits of drama sort of tapping into your energy. It's like little pins is what I feel like here. Right? All right. So let's see what other messages Spirit has. All right, so what messages do we have for Gemini? What messages do we have for Gemini? What messages do we have for Gemini? Yeah, surrender to your passion. Surrender to what you're passionate about. Move forward. Is there another message for Gemini? Yeah. Yeah, so on top here it says, share your voice, Gemini. So it says, come out of the cave, persecution, expression, right? So you're looking over. It's like you're looking over at the world and everything that's happening, and you're scared to step out, right? So I think if you can create some space and create boundaries, and it's not being mean or negative or anything like that. It's just that you need to create some space for your light so that it can really open up and blossom. I keep hearing the word blossom. Okay. So we also have priestess. So it says, how are you being called to step up and lead? Yep. How are you being called to step up and lead? So that's priestess. And then this one, it said again, share your voice, right? Share your voice. So, and I think I said this for your 5-minute read, Gemini. There's something that you have to say. Like there's something you need to communicate. All right, so it says, seeding the light, laying the foundation, divine plan. So it's Anna, grandmother of Jesus. So that's beautiful. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. So you have two very, very strong women here, Gemini. Two very strong women. So very strong feminine energy. Very strong feminine energy. So that means your intuition is good. Your heart space is very big. And so that's why I have this feeling like I want to burst out, right? And I think it's because your feminine energy is so strong. And I feel like I just want to burst out. And I think that's why there has to be some boundaries, Gemini, so you can create some space to really just let everything that's in your heart and what you want to give to the world, like just let it blossom. So here it says Archangel Mariel. It says manifest for the highest good. Work with pure love, Gemini. Right. Manifest for the highest good. Work with pure love. This is beautiful. Okay, let's see if there's a unicorn card for you. So part of this is trusting Gemini. So there's two, I feel like there's two different groups here. So this next card here, I think is for the group that I was speaking to about the comparisons to other people, right? So I'm going to diverge a little bit here just to say this message. So for those of you that are, you know, comparing yourself to other people, you're looking at other people, you're looking at how they do things, how they, you know, and not because you are jealous or anything like that. You may admire or something like that, but Spirit just wants you to do your own thing, right? Do your own thing. And so it says it is time to let go and prepare for change. So I think for some of you, it's time to just, you know, stop comparing yourself to other people and make your move. Like, you know, go through your change, that transformation, that change that you need to make, that step forward. All right, so that's for a group of you for that message. All right, so let's continue with the unicorns. So we're going to see if there's some unicorns here. What messages do we have for Gemini? What messages do we have for Gemini? Very strong feminine energy. What messages do we have for Gemini? Yeah, freedom. Gemini, yeah. So this transition, this shift that you need to make, meaning this shift of creating boundaries and opening up your space, and I'm talking about your energetic space, is going to lead to your freedom, and your freedom will lead to more creativity. Okay, it's sort of, it really goes hand in hand, right? Yeah, more creativity when you create that space for your freedom. I'm going to do an animal card, Gemini. So let's see, what messages do we have for Gemini? You want your energy to flow freely. Free flowing energy is what I'm feeling. Free flowing energy. Free flowing channeling of light. Free flowing connections with the higher good, the humanity, people, the higher good. Free-flowing connections with people that are like-minded, your tribe, you know, people that balance, you know, help you to sometimes balance some of the energetic things that are happening. There's this, you know, old saying, not old saying, but a saying, when like two or more gather, it's sort of like when tribes are gathered together, you know, they can help to balance out energies and help each other energetically. What messages do we have for Gemini? Yeah, visionary. The giraffe. So it says, rise above earthly matters. Earthly matters, some of that drama. Rise above the drama, Gemini. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Yeah. So you're, like I said, Gemini, your feminine energy is very strong, and there's a vision that you have, and I think that vision will become clearer if you create some energetic space. Yeah. Let's see if there's one more animal card. I love the giraffe because it's truly like you're above, you know, you're very high. You can see, you can see lots of things. You can see the path. You can see the path forward. Yeah. Dolphins play. So some of you need some playtime. So it says, swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. This is nice. So I think this is good, Gemini. And once you release the drama, and meaning that you're not even allowing the drama to be in your space, right? In your, like, you're creating the boundaries. And I think you'll find that, you know, you'll be happier. You know, you'll be happier. You will have more thoughts of things to do to, you know, have fun, feel your heart space a bit more, and then all of the creativity will come, I think, a bit more naturally for you. All right, so let's see if we have some closing thoughts for Gemini here. Any other messages for Gemini? Free spirit, look at that, earth guide. Yeah, so it says free spirit, so that's that freedom again, and the play. So it says, to be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. Free spirit. That goes back to your freedom, Gemini, your freedom. And then earth guide, it says, your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Yeah, so like I said, Gemini, you have lots of feminine, very strong feminine energy, very big heart space. And so I think once you allow that to open up a bit more, then things are really going to take off for you, right? Okay, so I think that's it, Gemini. Yeah. All right, so I hope some of this resonated for you. Thank you for watching. Love and bright light to all.